Welcome back to another episode of Turbo's Torch. This is the show that holds no punches. No topic is taboo. Tony Lynn 15 threw out the challenge after enduring the hot seat. And I'm happy to say the challenge was accepted. From the Las Vegas Bears, welcome, METALCRUSHER.
G'day Turbo, how you going, mate?
I'm going really good. Really excited about having you in the seat.
You just, I can see it from you, mate. Really poking my eye out.
245 kilos of love muscle? What do you expect? Anyway, were you surprised that Tony Lynn challenged you?
Not really, to be honest, Turbo. Look, Tony Lynn's the maestro of the media for the Bombers. Obviously, I had a crushing ending to my Bombers reign. I wanted out, and for reasons we'll probably discuss later. But yeah, not surprised at all, mate.
All I know is after receiving 100 PMs from you and being bombarded in the thread calling me a squib, I guess you're excited to be in the hot seat?
Oh, mate, I won't back down from the challenge, mate. That's just not my style.
Okay, you know how it works. I ask the questions, you answer. No padding, no bullshit. You just get in.
Jesus Christ, get on with it, cunty.
Hey, raw and honest, I'll turn up the heat. Crush. Have you been prepared for any of the questions that I'm about to ask?
No, neither, mate.
Have you signed the form from Barely Legal that removes
Can't
me?
read, can't write, I'm illiterate.
Okay, I'll just go past that one then. METALCRUSHER, are you ready?
Yes, mate.
Time starts now. I told you if you come on the hot seat, you come in blind. You then send me 22 questions I could ask you. Is English not your first language?
Yes, it is. However, I've got a second language in German. Slight dialect in Austrian, which is similar.
A lot of posters think you're a crazy, psycho, drunken motherfucker with a gun problem. Is it an accurate description of you?
I wouldn't be far off the mark, I wouldn't imagine. I do like my guns, like camping, fishing, and long walks on the beach, mate.
You asked to be traded and got told no. So proceed to go on a rant.
Absolutely,
Blackie,
mate.
hey, Blackie told you to harden up. Don't you think that was good advice?
He did. He told me to harden up and play within the rules of the SFA. But if rules aren't challenged, then the status quo remains. So therefore, change will not exist. It won't go forward.
You called Candy Parker a salty, gormless peasant.
Oh, absolutely. Try hard.
Don't you think that's hard on the other peasants?
Absolutely. It was absolutely disrespectful to the rest of the peasants.
Candy Parker described you as a recalcitrant, troglodyte reptile. And he's the type...
Troglodyte.
Yep. Oh, I don't know. I can't speak English anyway. I'm fucking tired.
Troglodyte.
Declared someone irrelevant, and you spend the entire week posting the same poster he deemed relevant. Somebody is certainly projecting. Are you projecting?
I'm projecting. Absolutely, mate. I've got the fishing hook out, and every time I throw back, Kennedy Parker says, well, why are you responding to irrelevance? And I just go, mate, I just like fishing. I'll just keep casting it out, keep biting, keep fishing it in, and I will maintain my relevance, and Kennedy Parker will maintain their irrelevance.
You posted, chewy fuck toys amuse you. What fuck toys have you chewed on?
Oh, Turbo.
Yeah.
That's close to my heart, mate.
I know, that's what rouses me. Yes. So what have you been chewing on, big boy?
Soft, chewy things, squishy things that really don't emit much more than a squeak when you bite. Much like when you dog. You know, you give a toy to a dog and it walks around the yard and goes squeak, squeak, squeak as it's biting. Yeah, that's what it amuses me, mate.
Tony Lynn 15 said he thought you would be a good captain of the Bombers. That aside, do you see yourself captaining an SFA club in the future?
Give me that. Look, to be fair, Turbo, that's a good question.
I know it is. That's why I asked it.
I've been in the SFA for, 8 months?
2 minutes, yeah.
All right, 2 minutes.
Are you going to be captain or what?
I'd like to be, yeah, eventually.
Good. Who the fuck is Kaz 30?
Oh, well, that's a very good question.
I know it is. That's why I'm asking it. Who is it? Just
So obviously,
drop your guts.
Hang on. We'll give you a bit of backstory to that. So I made a comment. I won't repeat it because I think it was inappropriate at the time, and that's a lot for me to say it's inappropriate, right?
Right, yeah.
I apologise for that. And then Kaz 30 went on an absolute rant, and it is literally the first post I have ever reported in my big footy sign-up, since I've been there, so 2015 or whatever I joined. First post I've ever reported. And that involved a 2-week ban to Kaz, and then I recanted it. I actually went into bat for her with Ant Bear and the mods, and I said, look, maybe I took it the wrong way. It on face value, it's a bit raw, and I got that 2-week ban squashed. So I'd like to set the record straight there.
So who was Kaz?
I don't know who was Kaz. I don't know.
You told Natural Disaster that Chief must have been on crack when he appointed him. Does that mean you don't rate Natural Dumbass as a mod, or you think Chief is a crackhead?
Oh, turn up the blowtorch there, mate. That's a good question.
That's what the show's about.
Look, I've had some interaction with Chief where I thought he's made some really great decisions. I think me trying to get out of the Bombers was a bad one, and then he delegated down to mods like Blackie and stuff. Do I think Natural Disaster is a crackhead? I think he's a crackpot. I think he mixes humour whilst trying to be part of a team, whilst trying to be a mod. I think he's doing it reasonably well. It's a tough gig to do the three things. I get thorough enjoyment out of them, dude.
What goes best with milk? Plain teddy bear biscuits or the chocolate?
Chocolate frozen out of the freezer so they snap when you crack. You know, you bite them, they crack. Sip of milk, beautiful. Goes down nice and easy, mate.
All over it. I understand the whole Bomber harem turned against you because of a comment you made about duct tape. Do you regret that comment?
No, I don't. It was taken out of context. It's no different if you read the newspaper, you read, 4 or 5 paragraphs, and you take one line out of it. No, I don't regret it. I defended my case. I got my 1-day ban, I think, which was originally a lot more than that. Is it appropriate? No. If you want to take it out of the SFA and go to the real world, it wasn't appropriate. But at the time, with the flow of the conversation, it wasn't out of place. But yet again, you take a snapshot out of that. Yeah, well,
that's not what the PMs are saying.
No, you got access to play on your phone.
Yeah, of course I have.
Yeah.
Well, so you stand by your comments with the duct tape there? Or would you, if you could go back in history, retract that? Oh, deep breath there. I'm getting a deep breath. Where do you stand?
As I said, in the real world, it wouldn't be appropriate, and the sweet fantasy, whatever SFA stands for, yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Depends on your listeners, your readers.
You stated you would play next Ned Flanders in a heartbeat, and also posted, Bear sign Ned Flanders, testicle, what say you, Skip?
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. And if Ned did join the Bears, do you think you could control yourself in the showers after the game with him?
Absolutely not, mate. I'd be all over it, mate.
Yeah. Well, see, currently as a Furies player, I shower Ned. I just laugh at the fact that you're going to be all over him. Do you reckon he'd like that?
Probably not, but that gives me enjoyment.
Yeah, that's funny. If you could bring 3 players to the Bears, who would they be and why?
Antonio Bluebane from the Bombers.
Why?
Why? Adds a different slant to posting, a lot of comedy. He's not quite as gift-orientated as Coach. He's fairly intelligent with his responses. He's calmed down in the last 6 months. He can be very, very on point with his humour.
Who's next one?
Yeah, Ned definitely be.
Ned Flanders?
Love to have him at the best. Yeah, absolutely.
Jesus.
Absolutely.
Why the fuck would you want that bloke in your club?
I think you underrate him. Yep.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You're right, eh? Who's the next one then? Let's move on.
Well, I might try out to a rookie here, and I'd go, the Bears need a bit more bite, so I'd probably reach out to Santos.
Oh, all right.
From the Bombers again.
Why?
No fear at this stage. He hasn't learned his lessons, so he just goes hard at it. And sometimes when, I've been in a lot of clubs suffer from inactives, and you fill up the list with players just so that they're there to play the footy game. But I think you need some vocals. So we've got a couple of really good rookies there, like Lemon Boy and Cap, that aren't as aggressive. Yeah, I'd be happy with that mix.
All right. You love calling posters campaignery. Where did that come from?
Oh, well, they won't let me say on air.
You've stated the Bears are your second club because the captain at your first club was toxic. What do you mean by that?
Oh, I think Wayne's got his own agenda, mate. I think the best way to describe Wayne is he absolutely stupid or is he an evil genius? After a while at the Bombers, I'm not actually sure myself which one it is.
Not sure?
No. Sometimes I'll come in now and go, he's an evil genius. He knows what he's doing. And then other times I just look at his post and I go, WTF. MD's right.
Preferred jello shots, red or green?
Oh, red, mate.
Yeah, go the red. Would you ever like to join the committee and show the campaigners how it's done?
Honestly, I think I've got to do my time, settle into this shenanigans. I shout that one out to Filthy, actually. Shenanigans. He loves that. In time, yeah, I think I can do right.
You stated you had multiple offers from other clubs but chose the Bears. Which other clubs dodged a bullet?
That's a very loaded question there, Turbo.
That's just a question.
It's very loaded. It's very one-sided. You've only got one way to answer.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. How many clubs are in the SFO there, Turbo?
Why'd you leave the Bombers?
Too many posting types. So they groomed their rookies. You would have seen it at the start of the year before I had my meltdown, quote unquote, whatever you want to call it. That me and Santos used to gang up on people big time. And I like to call it the boss ring, the top level. And Tony Lynn, Waffle, Norma, they all sat there, Wayne sitting up in his throne. They just let us go because it was good for the agenda. But not so much good for the league. But yet Wayne will jump in there and profess that it's great for the league because everyone's talking about Bombers. But half the time it's about the controversy. We self-proud, Well,
was your splinter, though, legitimate? Or was that part of the Bomber?
No, nothing to do with it, mate. And I challenged Wayne to say anything different. I approached him via PM to get out. I explained my reasons why pretty clearly, that you have too many like posters. And, your lower levels, I'll call the rooks at the lower level, they use them as meat shields. They'll go in and just fight and get 100 posts a game and yada-yada. As you've noticed through my match threads, I've actually changed my posting style because of that.
In what way you say I would notice the change?
Well, not via our PMs, Turbo, because that's private. I hope you wouldn't,
No, that's not...
Do it. I hope you wouldn't do a CAS on me and release PMs to the mods.
Oh, fuck, as if I do that. It doesn't work that way.
You and I would both be fired, mate.
Mate, I've been in prison so many times. I'm not the bloke that points fingers.
That's right.
I'm the one guy. Yeah, I'm the one guy that actually. I just hold my ground. Absolutely.
So, Yeah, so what's the question? What answered, mate?
So the bombers, when you
Yeah.
left the bombers, was it as toxic as you? Like it was like an explosion when you left. You were
Yeah.
just, and it was real.
Yeah, I tried to traumatise at the cop because I tried to negotiate with the captain at that stage of the one as well. And he wouldn't come out. It said, no, I'm going to hold you too. And then I reached out to the mods and said, look, half-season draft, can we get out? So the only way to do that was delist me. And then by doing that, he hamstrung me for the whole year. So bearing in mind, I joined the later end of season 28. So as I said, I've only been in the SFA for 8 months. Decided I want out. It wasn't for me. It wasn't the posters to say. Yeah,
So-
but you can't have 18 posters all banging the same thing.
Yeah, but why did
And I
you
don't
jump
mean that-
out?
I don't mean that. Why did I jump out? Because I think you need to spread the love in the SFA, and there's some teams out there that need help.
So you
some inactive-
decided within a couple of weeks of being in the SFA that you need to save the club?
Oh, that's an interesting thing, but no, that's not
Well,
what
that's
I
what
said.
you're saying.
No, it's not what I'm saying.
The other
They put
bombers
words in
didn't
my
jump
mouth there.
out. They didn't all go to the bloody Bears.
Hmm.
In your short period of time, you leaped out. So what was that about? There's got to
I
be
told
more
you.
than just, I just want to save the SFA, I want to save the Bears. What were you doing?
Well, I think you need to spread the talent across the board. I think you can't have stacks in one area.
So you reckon
no-
after a couple of weeks of being in the SFA, you were talent?
SFA life, whatever you want to call it, mate.
Yeah.
You are what you are. Your person is what the person is.
But you didn't leave the Bombers because you were talent and you wanted to save the Bears, surely.
Well, I have been in negotiations with testicles, but
Serious?
that's not a bomber plot. Yeah.
Well, you
Did
just
I
said
not?
you left because you wanted to help another team. That can't be right.
No, I said there's too many like-for-like posters. And when you meet them in a match day thread, if one doesn't get you, the next one will. Think of it like layers, yeah? So if it slips through all your rooks, your meat shields, the next level up is they'll pound you to death. They'll baffle you with intelligence and witty remarks until you almost quash a thread, and then it becomes a bomber laissez-faire orgy of continual posting.
But when you left the Bombers, though, you didn't leave the Bombers saying, I'm leaving because there's too many of us. You actually started, really, like you and Wayne's World and stuff, they started being real aggro out there. It got really nasty. It got real... Ah, well, Wayne's World just turns it anyway. But it wasn't like a nice separation. It was just a... It was actually a shit fight. We all watched it. We all sat there.
It was
You started really getting narky, and I get why you get narky because they will release you and all the politics about, like, I won't even get into that because...
Well, you should, because that's part of the reason why I got narky. Because the SFA is so rigid in their rules that they won't let someone that has absolutely had enough and wants to move on and do something else, they won't let it happen. They'll let you sit out a whole year. So if it happens at the start of the season, you have to wait. Which I understand there's rules for rules' sake, but there's also rules that make sense. And some of the SFA rules don't make sense.
What would you do about that?
What would I do about that?
Yeah.
I think you can have an initial charter of a constitution, and they're the rules that were there 200 years ago, but that doesn't mean that society and the world hasn't evolved. You need to address those rules and keep up with changes if you want to keep people coming into the SFA and getting them engaged and keeping them active, so you don't have, your baseline of, say, 10 posters that are very active and then the rest of your team that is just making up numbers. I think the SFA needs to be a bit more fluid in the way they administer the rules.
Listen, Metal Crusher, when you came on this show, people are going to be waiting for something to explode, and you haven't exploded.
Oh, well, I promised I'd be reasonably nice so they can put it in their head.
I'm liking you. So I'm just going to offer you, if you had to explode for the last 60 seconds of this program, who the fuck do you need to serve up? And let them know They're not got their place in the SFA. They're fucking squibs. They're weak. They're all that shit. Who?
There's only one name, mate. I mean, I've encountered it from the 8 months I've been here, mate. That's Brad. He's an absolute stopcock, mate. People PM me and go, what a fantastic poster he was. But to be honest, the 8 months I've been involved here, it's all about Ampere. It's almost got his fucking fetish about him. Oh, Ampere this and Ampere that. He's not this, not that, not that. Mate, get over yourself. Fair income. Start posting. I mean, the Hawks gave him a second chance. They absolutely lost it.
Righto.
He's past it, mate.
And that's it.
I mean, the rest of the people are awesome, mate. Absolutely awesome. Love it. Have a fun time here, mate.
Disappointed. I thought you'd have a lot more people in your targets. I thought you...
Oh, I do.
Well, bring them up then. Mate. Like, I'm about to close this program.
I can only answer the questions you ask. That's what my legal team signed to, although I can't read or write.
Right. So, who do you want to destroy? Who in SFA do you think are weak?
I reckon AC needs a fucking bullet.
Oh, Ace Andy?
Yeah, he needs either a bullet or to harden the fuck up.
You know you won't see him, though, because he'll be indoors. He's hiding.
No, mate.
He'll be grabbing people and putting them over him.
He occasionally quotes me in a thread and just, gives me a smiley face. Yeah. It's like, he's like probably the most invisible captain. I mean, I don't know what happens in the committee if he's on the committee, but he's probably one of the most invisible captains there.
Right, now we're talking. I'm with you. I've been challenging him to sit in the hot seat where you are.
Oh, he won't, mate. He won't.
No, he won't.
Placid.
Yes. So who else do you want to go for?
Give you some names. I'll give you a synopsis about what's going on.
What do you think of the Filthy Wizard?
Yeah, I like him, mate. I rate him. Honestly. Rate him. Yeah.
Rate him.
Bit quiet these days, but yeah, I rate him. When he posts quality.
The Injury Factory.
Probably posts some of the best media threads on the board.
What do you think of T. Jasta?
Creme de brulee. Yeah, well, when he's on his day, he's all right, but other times he's turning negative chapter, hasn't he?
What do you think about Tarkin 24?
Oh, the Golden Child, the ones that kick 1,000 goals for the SFO.
That's the guy.
Yeah, he wasn't a bad captain in the state of origin. He went all right. He put me in the back pocket, and I hammered him for it, and he still put me in the back pocket. So, yeah, he's
and Bear.
I don't know enough about the mechanics of the league. He answers when it's required. People bait him. I feel sorry for him, actually. He asked me if he was the next one to leave. No, they learned it, probably.
Yakka.
Yeah, Yakka. Yeah, it tries to be funny, he's not.
The orangutan.
Like his diaries. Pretty funny.
Dingster.
Dinger.
Hmm.
I liked him better when he turned evil for the last 2 weeks. That was great. Showed a bit of fire in the belly. Loved it. He was just telling me, get fucked flat out, and, 2 weeks prior to that, we're all good. So, yeah, love it. Don't mind a bit of a pancake flip to get the golden side up again.
Elton John Wiggs.
Oh, he's a crazy crackpot. He flip-flops. Sometimes he posts quality. Other times, I actually can't understand what he's writing.
Hetchy.
He goes off on rings. Who?
What about Hetchy, 1992?
Yeah, don't know much about him, mate.
Good, Barry Brand.
Oh, awesome. Great captain. Love him. He's doing well for the Gumbies.
Agent 93.
Yet again, doesn't really do much, mate. Posts a few media threads. Doesn't really get involved anymore. Not too sure how active he is.
Sparkle.
Are you serious? Next question, pass.
Time is up. Thanks, Metal Crusher. And I have one last question. Who would you like to see in the hot seat next?
It'll never happen, but I'll name it anyway. Brad, get in the hot seat. You're a squib. Everybody's told me what a wonderful post you were a season a bit ago. You're not showing it, son. Step up the plate or get out of the SFA. Well, sure on that, I'll call out your vice captain because I want to hear from him.
Yeah.
Come on, Hayden, Italy, give me a fiddly.
Righto. You heard it, Brad. Have you got the courage to sit in the hot seat and prove yourself? This is Tiger Turbulence and Metal Crusher. Make it even hotter in SFA.